Hello and welcome to part 4 of a series of guided mindfulness meditations. My name is Karen, and today my husband Chris is sitting with me, which is nice to have a little sangha of support. All right, let's get started. Find a place that you're comfortable. We won't start the meditation quite right away, but at least make sure that your body can be at ease. What we're going to do today is work with a few of the techniques that we've spoken about so far. And those are basically identifying that our experience is varied and that there's disturbances in our experience. Distractions and sensations that come up either from the outside or the inside that can feel like they're moving us off course. But if we can view these disturbances instead as just waves in our experience, waves that are moving, that are not fixed, that we can't get stuck to, that will come and will go, then we get a little more open perspective and can be in a greater state of equanimity with what arises. I was thinking about equanimity last night, and sometimes this state, it basically means even mind, but sometimes this state can be confused with numbness or apathy. From the outside, it may seem to be quite similar if one were to appear to be undisturbed by what's going on either around them or within. It could be because they're numbing out really well or that they're practicing true equanimity. I think the pivotal difference is if we're working with an equanimous mind, we are still feeling, still open to the sensory experience of each moment. Our ears are open, our body is sensitive, whatever comes in, our sense gateways and whatever wells up inside is all part of the experience. It's just that we try to stop giving our energy towards reactivity to those circumstances. Whereas with numbness, we've shut down the sense gateways. And we're not even in touch with what's really going on. Okay. So let's begin the sit. Check in with your body again. Make any adjustments that you need. You could be kneeling, sitting. You could be up in a chair or down close to the ground. And you can also lie down if that's a posture you can stay awake in. All right, next, close your eyes. The offering is also to keep your eyes partially open with your gaze down to the ground a few feet out ahead of you. Okay, to help settle, let's take a slow breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And close your lips and let your breath continue in and out through your nose. Let's move through a few internal checks of the body. So first, notice what parts of your body are in connection with the ground. How the cushion or the block or the bench or chair come up to meet you. And as you sense that support, you can allow your body to soften into it. Notice where you've placed your hands. Our hands are very sensitive. They can affect our internal state, either in a grounded way or less so. Make sure that your hands are placed in a way that they're comfortable to be still. I encourage you to bring your index finger and thumb pads together, especially if you have a habit of fidgeting. This can help you be still. If you're sitting, bring a gentle lift up through your spine, up through the top of your head. So your head doesn't feel so heavy. Your shoulders can be at ease. When we become more still, our senses naturally open wider to the experience around us. Just trying to figure out where we are and what's going on. So allow for a few moments your sense of hearing, feeling in your body, to take in the landscape around you, the soundscape and feelingscape. Now remember, we have no idea what's going to happen, what's going to arise within or without. Nor do we need to control what's going to arise. Instead, you can observe this experience as if you're gazing at the surface of water. And sometimes there's ripples in the water. All these features of your experience, what you hear, what you feel, what you're thinking about, are all ripples in the water. Notice that you're breathing. How do you know that you're breathing? Where do you feel it? What does it feel like? Remember, try not to change your breath. Just let your body breathe on its own. And also don't worry if it feels hard to do that. The breath is the pulse of experience. Always present. I encourage you to rest your attention on the feelings of breathing as often as you can remember to. Gently guide your attention away from wherever your mind wanders and bring it back to these ever-present feelings. I also welcome you to work with the technique we did yesterday, which is applying a gentle count with your inner voice to each exhalation, counting from 1 upwards without changing the rhythm of your breath. And if you lose count, or if you know that your attention has become divided, then start back at 1 again. When or if you recognize your attention is carried away, in the act of noticing this itself, you're taking a small step back from that ripple, that wave of experience. And it gives you a moment to move your attention back to the breath, back to the body, back to this moment. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.